Is Bitcoin ready for its second try at 9,000? Or are the signs in the chart telling us that we may be due for a savage pullback here in the short term? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. What is going on, my friends? Today I'd like to discuss Bitcoin and the formation that we're in right now. The past 48 hours have been absolutely volatile. Crazy movements to the upside, followed by crazy movements to the downside, and crazy movements to the upside once again. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves at the crossroads. Is this bullish continuation pattern going to continue? Or are we looking like we're ready to plunge deep down into the crypto abyss? So as a full-time trader, I'd like to discuss with you my strategy, my game plan, and how I plan to crush this market right now in the immediate term. So without any further ado, you guys already know the deal. If you like these daily crypto videos and nightly live streams, smack that thumbs up button, click the subscribe, tick the little bell, and let's get this crypto. Moon the likes, ladies and gentlemen. Moon them up. All right. So we'll begin with our Bitcoin technical analysis. And of course, before we begin, this is not investment advice, this is not trading advice. These are only my own opinions, ideas, and observations on the market. Always do your own research and your own due diligence before investing or trading, as this market is extremely high risk, and I am not your financial advisor. I will never tell you what to do with your trades or investments. Being said, let's begin right here on the 4-hour time frame. This action we've seen here, ladies and gentlemen, has been absolutely insane. Think about it. If you were long from up here, it looked like you were winning, and then you might have got liquidated if you were over leveraged. Think about it. If you were short, you might have got liquidated, and then your trade would have won, but oops, you got stopped out, right? You lost. The fact of the matter is here, ladies and gentlemen, is that this whole range, again, has been just liquidation bot hunter mania. I don't know how else to say it. These bots have been destroying leverage traders and tight stop loss traders. And I see what's happening to the market right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's driving people insane. You wouldn't believe, ladies and gentlemen, how many people are crying to Don Don right now. Crying like a 5-year-old to Don Don Carbonaccio. Oh, Kirby, well, you said you thought it was gonna dip and then rip, and it did, Kirby, but then it dropped, so Kirby, oh. If you feel like this, James, you should probably get out of the market. This is an old school Kirby rant right now, my friends, because I'm sick and tired of hearing these moon boys, degenerates, and imbeciles crying to Don Don every time a move happens in this market. When I saw the technical analysis, ladies and gentlemen, it appeared to me that we were going to drop somewhere down into the vicinity of 8,400 before looking to tentatively test up to 9,000, which we did, or even higher to 9,500. There was no way here for me to see that, oh, when we get to 9,000, there's going to be a whale that pulls the trigger and crashes us down 12% in 25 minutes. Do you not understand, ladies and gentlemen? And for those of you that are listening right now, I hope you do understand how ridiculous these people are. Man up. It's time to man up. Put some hair on that chest or get out of the market. OG Carbonaccio rant. And I'll stop right there. Man up or exit the market. The choice is yours. Now back to the technical analysis. Sheesh. Sheesh. All right. Now, where we stand. Back above the $8,400 region. Back above my green box. All right. This box, when we drop below here, was red, as I showed you on last night's stream. That's better. If you are subscribed here, you would know that this box was red as new resistance because we did not hold it as support. Now, I'm going to turn it green once again, back to green once again, because the bulls have indeed shown buy pressure here. Now, let's look at this from a macro perspective. Unlike the degenerates that I just essentially told them what's going on here, okay? That these moves are normal. We've seen it once, twice, thrice, 4 times just in the immediate past few trading days, or weeks rather. The trading action in here has been very repetitious, over and over again, the same thing happening. So if every time this market moves you expect to buy the bottom, sell the top, buy the bottom, sell the top, you are absolutely insane. That is so unrealistic for you to think you're going to play every move in here perfectly when the puppet masters, the market makers, and the bots are trading against you, my friend. Think about what you're asking. You're asking to play this market so perfectly that you time every bottom and every top and enter, exit, enter, exit, enter, exit. Are you sick? That's the question I have to ask. Are you sick? Sheesh, ladies and gentlemen. Sweating over here. So let's discuss right now. The macro trend here has been bullish. And why is that? Because we've created higher low after higher low after higher low after higher low. All while also putting in newer highs. They haven't all been higher highs, but we did on a macro level just stick in 2 consecutive higher highs. We are currently trading and trending in this upward sloping channel. Now, this may in fact wind up turning into a rising wedge, which would be a classic bearish pattern, but as of right now, I don't believe that we have to consider this a bearish pattern, in my opinion. More so for me, ladies and gentlemen, it will be if we start to get something like this. Whoops, dragged the wrong line. If we start to get something like this, where we are squeezing up into the tip of a pennant like this, right? And we could look for a savage breakdown. But for me right now, at where we stand inside this trend, for me, it's looking like we could still have a lot of room to run to the upside if, my friends, if this $8,400 region can hold. You guys know, especially if you are in my VIP, you guys know I'm taking another crack at a long here right now. Doesn't have to work out, right, guys? I'm human. Doesn't have to work out. I'm seeing what's going on with the trades here, the trading action rather, and I'm understanding that these large buys and sell-offs are the product of bots and market makers destroying everyone in each direction. And right now, the play historically here, of course, past performance is not indicative of future results, but every time we've seen one of these massive sell-offs, it's been met with a massive buy, right? And it's led to higher highs and putting in higher lows, which has kept this trend upward sloping. So for me right now, we've already stuck in the higher low. We are already being bought back up. And if history is going to repeat itself, or at least be similar, for me, my friends, a test at the 9K level is looking more and more probable here once again. And you guys know, if you are subscribed here, my target range for real is up by the $9,500 region. Maybe an overshot to 10,000, but I'm really sticking to my target zone here of 9,200 to 9,500, 9,000 retest for a double top at a minimum. Unless this trend is to break down heinously right now, that's what I'm seeing here. That is only my own opinion. Of course, that is not investment advice or trading advice. It's just my own speculation and my own opinion. I'm not your financial advisor, and I'll never tell you what to do with your trades or investments. The thing is here is that what you have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, this type of action is being manufactured to make you lose. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is why I'm not understanding why so many people are crying. Why are you crying here? You see what's going on, right? So if you see what's going on, why is this upsetting you? To me, this is not upsetting me that this happened. I see this as opportunity. That's why I longed more, right? Doesn't mean I have to win. It just, instead of crying, oh, Don, but you, I can't control that this is going to happen. You understand, ladies and gentlemen? No one can, besides the market maker. So if you focus on things you cannot control, you are in a losing mind state. But what can you control? That is what you need to focus on. And for me, that's finding new entries and new positions to take advantage of the repetitious behavior and the macro trend as a whole to potentially crush it and get this crypto. Instead of crying upon this move, oh, Don, oh, I see that a lower high, sheesh, I keep messing this up, a higher low was stuck in, followed by a buy. This is where I took another long position, ladies and gentlemen. And if we are to keep climbing, wonderful. If not, okay, my risk reward was great here. Now, let's discuss the market as a whole right now, because I think I've outlined this little scenario for us here that you either need to man up or get out, because right now the market is for savages only. And if you think that these little drops here, you think this little thing here is something to cry about and get all hissy-fitty about, you may not be prepared for when, in my opinion, the real correction comes. Because I don't think the real correction is here at all, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen nothing. We're still parabolic. And I want to discuss right now what can happen here if and when I believe we are going to get the correction that I believe is very, very overdue inside this market. But if you are just tuning in now, don't forget to moon up the likes, moon them up, smash those thumbs, click the subscribe button, tick the little bell. Let's get this crypto. Satoshi needs a new pair of shoes. Sheesh. I'm fired up, ladies and gentlemen. I have not done a stream like this in a very long time because I haven't seen people cry in a very long time. And this to me is it is indicative that we are going to get to a point here where souls are going to be crushed. This has been way too easy for the Moon Boys, right? This is way too easy of a trend for beginner traders to buy anywhere off FOMO, right? Entering at horrific locations, FOMOing in and still get rewarded, right? And that's why they're crying right now, because they keep FOMOing and then, and then it works out. FOMO again, works out. FOMO, There becomes a point where you being rewarded for improper trading strategy, it runs out, okay? And the fact of the matter here is that when this does in fact occur, that is when I believe the large correction is coming. And it might happen from 9,000. If we double top, it could. And I think we're at least going to test down into the low 7,000s, high 6,000s, or even potentially low 6,000s. So if you're crying, my friends, over these little moves, you better prepare yourself for what may be looming here, because I'm just saying this would be very natural, in my opinion, to occur here. This would be a natural and expected occurrence for the parabola to end and us to retrace 20, 25, 30, maybe even 35% plus to the downside. And again, if you stop focusing on the emotion and plot your strategies, your plans, your entries, your exits, all of it, you look at it as opportunity instead of some emotional thing that you need to cry about, okay? The amount of times I've said cry on this stream here today is unbelievable. I hope that I don't have to keep reiterating this over and over again on further streams. Put some hair on that chest or get out of the market. It may not be for you, right? This is the most high-risk market in the world. If you do not understand that things like this are normal, the market's not for you, plain and simple. If you see this as opportunity like I am, and you believe that this is something that you see opportunity in and are ready to crush the market and take advantage of these plays like this, then my friends, welcome to the cryptocurrency market, and welcome to a market that you may potentially be ready to crush. Sheesh. Guys, I keep you updated in VIP with all of my trades, all of my entries, exits, stop loss, etc. Like I've said, I've taken more longs in here, and I've kept you all updated in VIP with that. And I'm still right now tentatively looking to see a boom to the upside. And if we move down, all right, I'm gonna get stopped out when we lose this structure, right? I'm unwilling to get stopped out if the higher low trajectory remains intact. I'm unwilling to get stopped out here, as this channel, in my opinion, is still trending upwards in bullish formation. If we fall below, I'll get stopped out. And what do you know, ladies and gentlemen? That's trading. That's how it works. You don't win every trade, okay? So for all those moon boys, degenerates, and whatever you want to categorize them as, thinking that you're going to sell the top and buy the bottom, or short the top and sell the bottom on everything, you're crazy, man. That is not how trading works at all, right? This is a swing. This is a channel, etc. Wow. Okay. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The last piece that I want to touch upon here is the moving averages on the weekly time frame. Let's go over to the Bitstamp chart here, and we're going to flip on our moving averages. Right now, with the correction that I said I believe is looming, right? Maybe we get back to 9,000, double top, and fail, right? And that's the end of it. We can see that my first target zone here at the top of the green box would be a 25% movement down from 9,000. We already have now our 50-day moving average is moved up into this box. Beautiful. So we have confluence. By this time, we may also see our 100-day moving average get to the bottom of the box, which would put two of our moving averages in here for support confluence. Beautiful, in my opinion. If we go over to the weekly time frame, what we can see here as well, let's get rid of this for now so we can see it. What we can see here on the weekly is that we already have our 100 flush in the support box for me, which is great for confluence, and we may also begin to see our 50 move up and test the bottom of this box for a double confluence on the weekly as well as the daily. For me right now, ladies and gentlemen, it does feel to me like it is a ticking time down, right? A countdown to the inevitable correction. That's why I'm stressing so much here today that if you aren't understanding that these moves that you're seeing here and crying over are irrelevant, you're not even going to be ready for when the big moves happen. Because again, this is when life-changing money is made, is on the large moves, okay? So just as fast as this went up, it can come down just as fast in the other direction, right? And the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, is that if you fail to plan, then your plan is to fail. Personally, I plan to succeed. You know, you cannot, like I've been saying, ladies and gentlemen, you can't account that within a 30-minute candle that this is going to just rip to 9,000 and then flush down to 8,500 in 30 minutes and then all the way down below 8,000, you know, in the 2 hours following it. That's absolutely insane. But what you can do is plot your strategies for if whatever happens, happens, right? And for me, my strategy here was that if we drop and hold this higher low trajectory, I was going to keep longing, as all the times in the past on this current trend, it's held up and continued to create a higher high. I hope that you see my sentiment there, and I hope that you understand what my ideology is here and what I'm seeing. And right now, again, I'm planning for the inevitable either moonshot up to 9,500 or 10,000, and in my opinion, at some point, the inevitable heinous retracement that is going to bring all of the moon boys back down to earth, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, this has been way too easy here for people that are making very, very irrational buys. This has been way too easy, and generally when things are too easy, there's a harsh punishment for your lack of understanding of the market. So listen, I'm going to keep you all up to date in VIP with my strategies, my personal strategies, my personal entries, exits, targets, trades, all of it for you in VIP exclusively. Listen, shout out to all my VIPs right now. You guys know that I'm looking to crush it. Shout out to all my new future VIPs joining VIP right now after this video. The time is here, ladies and gentlemen. In my opinion, there's not much left in this structure here until we hit my inevitable targets of up in that $9,000 region, or we're going to potentially fall out, create a lower low here, and look to potentially correct very, very hard. You don't want to be getting caught like a deer in the headlights here. You want to feel like you're in control of this market. You need to have a plan. And your plan, hopefully, is going to lead to some immense profit for you here, right? All these moon boys I'm longing down here. Kirby, you're going to get wrecked. You see, Kirby, you... Because they're emotional, you understand? When everybody's fearful, the moon boys don't understand why Don Carbonaccio is longing here. And they want to cry to Don for longing here, thinking it's going like this. Doesn't make any sense, moon boy. We still put in our higher low. Sheesh! Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go sit in the air conditioning or something because I just got all worked up here on this stream. But I hope that you understand by the emotion that I'm exhibiting here today. I can't take it that these people inside this market are running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Because for me, when I trade, cool, calm, collected, right? I see these moves and go, oh, you know what? That happened. Good thing I had a plan. Right? I mean, I don't know what else to say there. Good thing I had a plan, and good thing my entries got filled here for my potential goal of this thing to create a higher high is intact. Wonderful. I couldn't imagine sitting here, ladies and gentlemen, getting all emotional over every move that just happens over and over again. Look at it. It keeps happening over and over again. So these people get this emotional every single time? I don't know how they survive in this market. I couldn't sit at my screen here that emotional like every few days. That's insane, man. And if that is you, you should probably seek help. Professional like help for your mental psychological state, because that is not healthy, my friend. That is not healthy. But anyway, all those people, for all I care, they can get wrecked. Good luck with your trades. If you get liquidated, you should have known better. For me right now, I'm planning to crush this market like a 2-ton man on a tuna fish can't. And I'm going to keep you all updated in VIP with my plans and trades moving forward here. I see the opportunity here. Do you? I'm ready to crush it. I'm ready to squeeze all potential profits out of this range until the squeezing can't be squeezed no more. And then if we do get that correction, ladies and gentlemen, and the in my opinion, inevitable plunge deep down into the crypto abyss, you best believe Don Carbonaccio sees the life-changing trading opportunity there as well. And I'm going to be looking to strike upon it like a cobra out of the grass. I don't like to miss potentially life-changing opportunity. And I see that it's all looming right here, right now. So if you want to get all of my trades in real time, all of my strategies, my plans, everything in absolute real time from me, ladies and gentlemen, exclusively, I will be posting all of that for you in VIP. Shout out to all my VIPs and all my new future VIPs joining VIP right now after this video. I will see you all in VIP right now. And until next time, my friends, be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs.